Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. It is me, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Welcome to the special episode. I'm taking over for Heather McMahan on Absolutely Not. If you are listening to this episode in the car, I highly suggest pulling over and watching it on YouTube because this is going to be a good one. Very excited to be here. This is absolutely not a suitable for work or for children episode. So if you're listening to this with the little Lele's and the little Lilis in the car, you need to stop it right now. You're a bad parent. Anyways, I'm very excited to have my true love. She's back from the dead, and she is here. Please welcome to the podcast the one and only Beth Chapman.
Hey, dog. I missed you.
No, Beth. I'm glad you're here. I've missed you greatly. Let's just touch hands. I've missed you so much. And for those of y'all who have never seen our show, we had a hit show on A&E called Dog the Bounty Hunter, and we are bounty hunters.
And then we moved to CMT, Dogs Most Wanted.
Yeah, we did move to CMT, Dogs Most Wanted.
We don't leave any money on the table.
Never leave any money on the table. Mm-mm. And Beth, I don't want to say past, but she did. Okay, and we had a hit show for years.
All dogs go to heaven.
All dogs go to heaven, and particularly one special dog went to heaven, and that's Beth. Beth, I miss you. Hold on. So okay, I got to break character for a second. We actually watched a lot of videos to get into character. I'm here with Ray. We watched a lot of videos to get into character, and we were so upset after we watched the videos.
It was tough because we missed her.
First of all, we got to, hey everybody, it's Heather McMahan. Welcome to the podcast. We got to just jump right in. Ray, we're breaking character.
Yeah.
We have to talk about the fact that the more we started doing a deep dive into Beth and Dog.
A character study. Yeah.
The more my heart was
got
sore.
so sad.
So sad.
I mean, they were my childhood.
They were my Dog and Beth.
They were my godparents. My dog parents. He was my dog father.
You know what?
I wanted to go to Hawaii because Dog and Beth were there.
I wanted to hang out with their son Lily and the other 12 Chapman sons.
All that testosterone.
I wanted to wear leather vests. Mm-hmm. I wanted to have fuzzy handcuffs. And I wanted to run through a Honolulu mall and scream people's names like, Timothy, Timothy, is that you? They'd always assault somebody. Or not assault, apprehend.
They apprehend, yes.
They would apprehend in front of like a Wetzel's Pretzel at the Honolulu Mall.
And then get a snack after.
You think Dog and Beth miss an opportunity to carb load?
No, never. No. They had to have their strength up.
They had to have their strength
up.
The
walkies, Beth out.
Oh my God. And Beth, unfortunately, she passed of cancer. And, cancer's close to my heart. So when
right.
we were thinking about what we wanted to do for Halloween, I said, I've always wanted to go as Dog. And then Ray said, well, we got to honor Beth. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're going to be making a donation to her charity. Can you explain what the charity is?
It's Cops for Kids with Cancer.
Okay, great.
Cops for Kids with Cancer. Because they were sort of law enforcement.
Yeah.
And then with kids, they had kids, mm-hmm. all the children with cancer. So I think that's what they're doing.
And Beth unfortunately passed of cancer.
Yeah, Beth had cancer.
You know what I love is when anybody says they're kind of cops.
I mean,
I love when anybody's like, you know what I am? I'm kind of a cop. Because what exactly is a bounty hunter? It's somebody who works for the bail bondsman.
Yeah, they get hired by the bail bondsman.
Okay.
Right? So they're hunting the bounty. So say one of us is incarcerated, mm-hmm. then a bail bondsman person puts up the bail. Mm-hmm. You're in trouble. You need 10 grand in bail. You contact a clean. You're borrowing money.
Okay.
They lend you the money. You said you're going to pay them back. Loan shark. You pay them back. Those people skip out on their bail. Okay. They don't go to the court. They don't pay it back. So then the bail people hire someone to go catch them.
Like Dog and Beth.
Like Dog and Beth. Because if you drag them to the court, you get your bail back.
This was the voice I needed to lean into.
Yeah.
I needed to start like this. He's always like, Beth.
Yeah.
Beth. It was always, you just heard Beth. Every episode, he would scream Beth as they were running through a strip mall somewhere in front of like a poke place, tackling people. And remember, the son had the tight fade on the side.
And then a pony.
Then a long pony.
And then he had like a little pony that he would braid up.
And the best thing was, this was my absolute favorite thing about Dog and Beth. And first of all, the way they would set it up is Dog would run in with the son.
Always with the shirt all the way unbuttoned to the navel.
All the way unbuttoned. And then he would run in and he would yell and apprehend. Then the sons would come in and physically grab.
Yeah. And then zip tie.
And then once they got the people in the car, Beth would come in like the heart.
Yeah. She'd come. Why did you let him do that? Why'd you let him skip out on bail, Tracy? This is the third time.
It was always Tracy.
It was always Tracy.
It was always Tracy.
She was like, Tracy, why are you going to keep letting him skip out?
Yeah.
You know what you did. Don't be sad.
Yeah.
She'd be like, you don't be sad.
Don't be sad.
Yeah.
You're going to do 14 days in county jail. You're going to do your time. You're going to get out. And then what would they do? As the cherry on top every episode, they give you a cigarette while you sat in the back of the car. And Beth would light it, and she and Dog, there was like the both of them. They were like, they'd almost like parent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They were like a support. I mean, they were the dog parents.
They were the dog parents.
You know what I mean?
And they would supportively sit down and talk whomever
And
they
counsel them through their troubles.
Them. Yeah.
Counsel them through their
with
troubles.
the menthol. with
It would be
strong,
like-
encouraging
it'd be
words.
like, you're better than this.
Okay, let's role play. Okay, so Tracy's sitting right here.
Tracy's sitting right here.
Tracy's sitting right here. Ready?
Now, Tracy, what do you have to say about Jason?
Yeah. Tracy, let me tell you something. Look at a perfect marriage right here. We know that Jason hits you, and that's not okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, my son Lele, he's out. He's going to deal with Jason, so you don't fucking worry about shit.
Tracy, you don't deserve this. You need a man like this.
Yeah.
You need a man who doesn't skip out on bail. So that's why we're here for you.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, Tracy, okay? This is what's going to happen. You're going to go do your 14 days. You've been doing crimes for fucking Jason. You've been cleaning up his act.
You're harboring a fugitive, Tracy.
Yeah.
You want to get looped into this? You want to be a good mom? You want to get looped into this?
No. Let me tell you something, Tracy. This is what's going to happen. You're going to do 14 days in county jail. We're going to deal with Jason. And by deal with Jason is we're going to take him out kayaking, okay? And he's just going to disappear. That's all you need to worry about.
It might be a shark bite.
Yeah. Oh.
Or a dog bite.
Oh,
a dog bite. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Lele bite him.
Lele bite him. And then their son would come in. All 8 of their sons would come in and just bite the man, Jason, who was treating Tracy wrong.
Correct.
Tracy?
And then next thing you know, we give her a dull pineapple juice.
Yeah. We give her a dull pineapple juice.
To wash the menthol down.
And then she would be like, oh, by the way, I'm pregnant. We're like, okay, don't tell. Okay, we're going to have to cut this. She's been smoking menthols on camera.
Wait, you're pregnant?
Yeah,
you definitely got to turn this man in. You already owe money.
Yeah. I'm not going to let you waste the rest of your life with fucking Jason. You know I have 8 sons that are ready to go. You can date one of them. Lele, show her your penis. Lele, come here, show her your dick.
Lele, don't do that.
And Lele, don't do that.
Lele, don't do
First of all, I mean, the family already, there were so many dynamics within the family. And then Beth and Dog, to me, were the perfect example, were really a perfect example of marriage. Because they would fight.
Yes.
But you know what they would do? Find resolution.
Always.
They would argue every episode.
Yeah.
Beth was always pissed about like the entrance that Dog took. She's like, I'm going around the back. He's like, we're going up the.
Or she'd be doing the paperwork and he wouldn't listen. And
Yeah.
she's like, you're not listening to the details because men don't listen to details. They just want to jump in and fight. And Beth's like, we got a plan. I got walkies. I got kids. I have a strategy.
She always had a strategy.
She was always trapping the big fish.
Yes.
And he was just trying to take the picture with it.
Listen, she always had the net. She would slowly lure the minnow into the net at the back of the strip mall, and then Dog would come in. But Dog, every time they'd have a plan, they'd go through the steps, the action steps beforehand, and then he would just plow his Tacoma right through the front door and run everybody over. They're like, so we have to apprehend a teacher at a school.
Yeah.
So we have to be very delicate about this.
No.
Tacoma, right through the cafeteria.
Mashed potatoes on the windshield.
Forget it. 8 kids dead. Like, it was just a shit show. Ray, how are you?
I'm great. You know, I've never been better.
How do you feel in a double XL Victoria's Secret?
I don't know
cheetah
why
print
you had to
90?
share the size.
Well,
Why did you have to share the
It also
size?
fits me. I bought it just for myself, and then I
okay.
realized it would work for today.
Okay, great. I mean, you know, there's nothing like putting one of these on.
Yeah.
Much to people's surprise, I've never put on a dress, so this is new for me. You know what I mean?
You've never put on a dress?
I don't think so. Oh, well, that was a skirt. I put on a skirt for Mrs. Doubtfire. That was a high-waisted skirt. I liked a skirt because there was no. This is constricting.
Yeah.
How do you guys breathe?
We don't.
You know what I
Why
mean?
do you think Dog's in a bad mood all the time?
I just can't.
You have nice, like a little perky tit right now.
Well, I'm
That's
like
great.
squeezing it like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I learned a couple things from Tyra.
Squeeze. So also side note, one of the reasons why we may or may not look fabulous and or bootleg, the internet's going to go 2 ways.
Yeah.
Is we pulled these costumes together, I'd say in 45 minutes.
Less.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but we're 2 working gals and we're very busy.
Mm-hmm.
And I called multiple makeup artists to see if they were available. Nobody could get us on the books. So we took the job into our
We
own
went back
hands.
to our beginnings, our roots. We went back to our roots, throwing on a wig and pulling it together out of the closet. We weren't trying to spend a bunch of money. We weren't going to do hours of glam. I'm not Kim fucking Kardashian. I don't want to be in glam. I'm Courtney. I'm over glam.
Yeah.
I'm over dresses. I'm over heels.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean,
That's not true, but I'm just
look
saying.
at my New Balance 96, 60, 90s, 90s, 60s. One of the most comfortable sneaker I've
now
ever
that's a
worn.
New York City shoe on a
Shout
table.
out
That
to
is
New
disgusting.
Balance. So I went to Nordstrom Rack. Wait, hold on. Speaking of the price of shit, we were talking about this last night at dinner.
Yeah.
What the last time you
Like,
went
how
shopping?
much was this nightie?
Well, here's the thing. I went to Victoria's Secret. They were
Okay.
doing, and I don't know what the fuck, what kind of weird shit's going on there. Buy 2 of anything in the store, get 2 things free.
Well, that must be because the show just happened. Because they're...
Yeah, but who can give away that much shit? It's a front for something. Every store in New York City right now is a front for something. I swear to God. So Tina and I decided to have like a nice little shopping day in New York City. We go to Rockefeller Center. We get a freaking sandwich. We sit outside, watch people skate around the rink. We're doing our thing yesterday. We hit regular schmegular stores. I'm talking about Zara's, like an Ann Taylor. We hit
J. Crew, made well.
Crew. The prices were astronomical.
Yeah, shit's not cheap anymore.
Jackets in Zara were $400.
No, it's crazy.
Then we went to a couple department stores. I said, there's nothing in here under $2K. And we're in the young contemporary side. So we said, fuck this. Went to TJ Maxx, went to Nordstrom Rack. I got this nice vest at Nordstrom Rack. I got some swanky ass glasses. And I got a great rag and bone duster for $200.
I mean, yeah, shit's not expensive. It's not Payless. You know what I mean? We used to shop at Payless Shoes. For
I loved Payless
I don't know how
shoes.
these parents are paying for kids' clothes. Like, these kids' outfits, picture day outfit is probably $150 now.
$150?
My wig's coming off.
Not $100. I don't understand how anybody affords anything.
I don't either.
It's really insane.
No, it's crazy.
If you're not shopping at the Rack or being a Maxinista, you're out of your mind. Or are you Ross dressing for less?
I'm racking it for sure.
I'm fully racking it.
But even Rack, I have to wait for the sale to really, because I'm like, this is the price it should be.
Yeah.
This is the price it should be.
Yeah.
Listen, I know
You got a double rack. You're racked up.
We survive on capitalism.
Yeah, we do. We do.
But I don't want everyone else to suffer.
I don't know if you know, but my entire life is supply and demand. Okay. I'm putting my tits up on the chair.
Yeah, just rest them right there.
Can I tell you how freeing it is? I'm sitting backwards. If you're listening to this on audio only, I'm sitting backwards in a chair, man spread.
Yeah.
This is such a powerful stance. I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
I feel like
nice.
I think now going forward, every Hollywood meeting you're in, babe, you got to turn that chair around and just...
I'm wearing
spread
leggings.
eagle.
I'm wearing leggings with a full bush underneath, and I'm just really spreading it and just letting them know.
Just rub it in the chair.
I
And
might-
just say,
I might-
guys, I'm leaving my mark on Hollywood.
I'm leaving my
Just
mark.
Rub it.
Oh, I'm definitely leaving a sweat stain on this chair. Don't you
same.
worry.
Yeah, same.
Brundle is sweating.
Yeah, but we can't really. Men are not supposed to sit like that. Yeah, I'm a lady, so I never sit like that.
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
what
no,
I
I
mean?
think that I'm changing the game. I think I'm turning around and letting people know what's good.
Hey, I mean, you and Shailene Woodley getting that sun up your puss.
Oh, I love to get the sun up my puss. And you know who else like to get the sun up their puss?
Dog.
Dog and Beth, okay? If you don't think the dog was able to find a perp just by his sixth sense every morning.
Oh, he had a nose of a dog.
Oh, he had nose of the dog.
He was just sniffing out criminals left and right.
Dude,
and Beth was just on a legal pad, keeping notes, keeping tabs, taking calls.
You know what I miss about Beth the most? She always had a gorgeous French tip manicure.
Oh, I know. I didn't have time to do many else. Don't
She'd
look.
have a French tip manicure.
No, she had those
You gotta
nails.
quit banging on the table.
Well, they were like, but her nails would be like,
Yeah.
and she'd be typing and
Well,
writing.
and that's the thing. What Beth would do is when people were in the car, when Tracy was sitting in the car rethinking her life, Beth would come over with the nails and scratch on the back and hand her the cig.
Oh, like a head rub.
Yeah.
Like a scratch like only your mom could give.
Yeah.
You know, a head scratch only your mom and Beth could give.
Only
You know,
Mom and Beth.
Just the bottom of the fingernails riddled with nicotine.
Like, I think about it. I'm just going to keep swapping from me and dog. If I think about like a dream blunt rotation, it would be the
Dog
following.
has got to be good.
Well, no, I'm going Beth because
Okay.
this is a ladies only. And then we can do a dude
Okay,
only.
ladies only.
I don't want to mix and match.
Okay.
If it's either girl dinner or boy dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
So
obviously-
ladies blunt rotation.
Yeah, I'm doing Beth.
For sure.
I'm doing Joan Rivers.
You
Obviously.
Absolutely. Yep.
I'm probably doing Liza Minnelli.
Okay, and you got to do your icon.
Who?
Miss
Oh,
P.
and Miss Piggy. Are you? Wait, but that's not diverse enough. It's all white blonde women. Hold on. Who else?
Oof, that's...
Here's the thing. I don't want to invite Oprah, and it's not that I don't want to hang out with Oprah, but she's gonna be too buttoned up.
No, you need like a down.
Oh, I already know.
Who do
I
you
already know.
Who do you need?
Tiffany Pollard. I'm gonna have
I love New York.
Miss Piggy, Tiffany Pollard, Beth Chapman from the hit series Dog the Bounty Hunter, and Joan Rivers, and me in a.
No, that would be hysterical, and I do think that Miss Piggy and Tiffany would fight.
Oh.
It would come to blows, and then you and Joan are going to be pulling people apart.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And a lot of people expected me to go Miss Piggy, but turns out when you can't get a makeup artist to come do full prosthetics, we decided to go a little more casual this time.
Yeah, we're just doing us.
And also,
you know what I mean? We're just doing us. Dog and Beth, we're them, they're us.
They're us. And, you know, for those critics that are going to chime in and say, wow, it feels like y'all half-assed this. I just want to say something directly to camera. Sorry we're not Benny and Mary Beth Barone. You know, we're on the same network, Dear Media, as Mary Beth Barone and Benito Skinner and their Ride podcast. And I just want to say something. We are tangible, relatable. We are accessible, Benny and Mary Beth, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I just, you know, they're thin. We get it, all right?
We got it. You're hot.
You're
we
hot.
Got it. You're hot. You have got a TV show where you're hot.
You
fuck. And people want to see you fuck. We're proud of you. Good for it. Keep doing it for us. But also, you're not us.
You're not us. So if one of their fucking fans leaves a comment, wow, did you see what Benny and Mary Beth did for their makeup for Halloween? Suck my dick. I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah, literally lick my fat clit, okay? That's what Mary Beth would say, but hers would be thin.
She would say, lick my thin clit.
Yeah.
And then Benny would be like, oh my God,
stop.
Side note, we love Mary Beth and Benny. We love you.
Love
but
you.
I hope that our social media team clips us just arguing, fighting with Mary Beth and Benny, and then it becomes a crossover.
Well, and also because I think they're animals,
Yeah.
and we're fucking dog.
And we're dog. That's the other thing. Mary Beth and Benny, y'all are fake dogs. We're the real dogs.
Dog and Beth.
Dog and Beth.
We'll come get you. I'll zip tie your ass. I'll put on a fake acrylic and zip tie you so quick, and then I'll let you smoke a menthol out of your...
Yeah, exactly. We're getting nasty. Let's do it. Let's do it as character. Hey, Benito Skinner and Mary Beth Barone. Oh, you thought you guys were going to crush Halloween? I put this together in 45 minutes. I went to a Nordstrom rack to get a cutoff. And I just had this wig and these glasses. I tried to stipple on a little 5 o'clock shadow. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah.
So y'all want to come on our ride? Because our ride is, guess what? A fucking Mazda Miata, bitch.
All right, it's got tits.
Yeah.
Tits. Aloha, bitch.
Menthols. That's what's up.
We're family. Ohana.
Ohana.
We're Ohana. We're your Ohana. You know what they are? You know what they are? Thin models.
Thin models.
With Amazon money.
Oh, I am actively trying to get Hulu Bob Iger money. So just want you to know, I'm hoping my show
gets
picked up.
And when we do, our costumes, catch you later.
Yeah, when we do get that level of money, it's going to be next level.
Our prosthetics won't just be on the subway. We'll be on the first ride of Six Flags, opening the park with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Because you heard he's bringing them back. Did you hear that?
What?
Travis Kelce is bringing back Six Flags. He's taking his time and trying to revamp them and reopen all the Six Flags. It's his passion project.
Well, I'll tell you right now, guess who's going to be on the Scream Machine first in line? Your dog. Your dog.
Beth.
And I grew up going to Six Flags.
Yeah, same. Magic Mountain, Superman, Batman, the Riddler.
Six Flags Over Georgia is 45 minutes from where I grew up. And my dad would pick us up every Sunday. He would give my mom the Sunday off, and we call it Beat the Baptist. And we would get in the car, and my dad, my mom, or my sister and I would take the Saab, and we'd go out to Six Flags, and we'd ride every ride. And by 1 o'clock, all the church people showed up, and we'd be out of there.
Yeah. That's it. My dad used to take us to Six Flags Magic Mountain, which is like 45 minutes out of LA. So we would go to LA for vacation, but we'd do a day or two at the Magic Mountain, and we'd go, and my mom would sit. She would come, but she would sit and eat a funnel cake. My mom is the mom who, I'm going to hold the bags.
Yeah, same.
Everyone get on the ride. I'm going to hold the bags. You know what I mean? She's going to hold the frozen lemonades. And then my dad would put us on, and my dad was afraid of heights. So sometimes he'd put us on, close the thing, and he'd get off.
He'd skeet out.
Skeet out.
He'd lock you into the Ninja.
Oh, yeah. He was a scammer.
The Ninja was, I don't know if y'all had a Ninja at yours.
Was that the standing one or the one where you're
no,
flying?
You're sitting,
Okay.
and your head would rattle.
It would...
Everybody ended up with a migraine after the Ninja.
No. Concussed.
Concussed.
You were full on concussed.
Yeah.
Vertebrae was split. You couldn't walk. Oh, your head would... oh, my God. Go back and forth. You know, that's still one of my biggest fears.
What?
And not to bring it back to thin people, but it was always my fear that we were going to get on the ride and they were going to be like, weight limit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I was 11 and I was afraid.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, there were some rides my dad actively sat out, you know? There were some rides where we were just like...
They were like, sir...
Yeah, he knew.
He knew.
You know, I mean, he knew when the belt was going to get a little tight. And I think that's when we quit going to Six Flags. When he porked up so much... I think that's when we quit going. Because I just remember one summer we just didn't go.
Right.
And that was it. That was it. And that's when I started smoking as a child. So Travis Kelce's bringing back Six Flags.
Yeah, he's bringing back Six Flags. I just read it the other day.
Can I think of one way for them to really lose all their fortune? Is that we need one decapitation at a Six Flags.
No,
and
I
they're
know.
done.
I mean, well, that's the other thing. That's the flip side. You could be too fat to fit in the ride, but also you could be too thin, you fall out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what'll happen to Benny and Mary Beth.
Yeah, Mary Beth and Benny will be too thin. They will fall out.
They'll slip out of the roller coaster.
Their abs are just too tight that they slip out of the rides. But guess who's holding it down at the funnel cake line?
Right here.
Right here.
Corn dog, too.
Yeah, buddy.
And a frozen lemonade.
Oh, can we talk about
The
frozen lemonade?
On a hot day.
You tell me, is there anything better?
No, nothing.
There's not.
No, you come out, you get a frozen lemonade, and then you have a headache, brain freeze, and a sugar crash.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It was the best.
Six Flags was so much fun. And then you'd get back in the car,
Mm-hmm.
and we would always put the beach towels down on the leather because it was so hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was so hot. You had to. And my
yeah.
dad was, I still use like the pop-up film.
Oh, yeah.
The protector.
Well, remember I sent you that prank one for Jeff for Christmas?
You know, those are still in my Amazon cart, and he's never
He
noticed.
never even looked at it.
We have a family Prime account.
Yeah.
And so last year for Jeff's birthday, I'll do it for the holidays.
Yeah, do it for Christmas.
Do it for Christmas.
Yeah, the prank fan thing.
We were going to order a bunch of magnet bumper stickers.
Yeah.
And it said like, honk if you're prairie dogging. Honk if you got a doo-doo.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of them were like, turn on your blinker if you're gay. I mean, so good.
So good ones. Yeah. Good ones. Well, then I sent the window thing, the window shield.
Yeah.
And it was the Lindsay and the Paris and
the Britney.
And the crotch. It's smoking.
Yeah.
Coming out of the club in LA.
I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to order all the magnets and just put it on Jeff's big Tahoe and let him ride around at our country club because I'm already kind of in trouble at the club.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not in trouble. Actually, I talked to the president. He loves me.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, in general, I'm sure there's a couple people looking a couple ways. So let's just up the ante.
Yeah, just lean in.
Lean in.
What would Dog do? He would drive that Tahoe right through what's that front room with the trophies?
Yeah, the trophy room.
Yeah, trophy room.
Dog would straight up.
Oh.
What if I hold on. What if I sneak in the men's locker room?
As Dog.
As Dog. So no one's going to know it's me.
Yeah.
And then I put the honk if you got a prairie dog, like magnets on his locker.
Well, he'll think it's one of his buddies at the club.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah. You know how those.
Oh, yeah.
You know how the boys' locker room is so gay.
And then what if then Jeff, he loves a steam room. He loves a sauna afterwards, a nice round. And I'm sitting in there, and I've got the Dog the Bounty Hunter wig on, just tits out. And I'm like, and the mist separates. The fog separates.
Yes.
And it's just me. And I'm like, heard you got a prairie dog.
Dude, the freaking spas are homo. They are
Everything's homo.
It's crazy.
I mean, you are a homo.
I haven't been in a steam room. I'm not a steam room gay.
Yeah.
No shame, no disrespect. I just too fat to walk in an Equinox in New York. But you know what I mean? Because they'll kick me out. They'll deny me. They'll deny me like we got denied from the Nines.
We really got denied from the Nines.
But
remember when we were at the Equinox in West Hollywood? We were standing at the front desk at SoulCycle, and we saw Dog.
Yes.
He was going to work out.
Yes.
At the Equinox in
In
West
my
Hollywood.
shirt like you're wearing.
Yes, that's why I wore it.
Yes. Wait, I forgot that we saw Dog.
We saw Dog.
Dog. Yeah, that was probably when she was sick.
I don't know. It could have been.
Yeah.
God, Beth, you went too soon. We just want you to know that this entire episode is here to honor, I would say, the most...
If she was still around, this episode would relaunch their show. I'm just going to say it.
I'm just going to say it.
I'm just going to say it because the whole generation is getting introduced to Dog and Beth.
You know what I hate?
And that was good TV. That was when reality TV was just good.
Our producer here today had no idea who we were when we walked in.
No clue.
Wonderful young man, but I said, this is too old for you.
Yeah, you don't know Dog and Beth.
And I don't want to hear it when people say, oh, they're mothering. She's mother. That's mother. You know who's mother? Beth Chapman was, is, and always will be mother.
Suck on these titties.
Suck on these titties, and don't forget that big dogs bite.
Yeah. But here's the other thing. I was too young to be watching it. The parents didn't care. Mm-mm. My parents had the TV on. I was watching Oprah with my mom when I was in first grade. I think the parents, with the Netflix thing and the kids only, let the kids watch. You know what I mean?
My mom actively TiVo'd Dog the Bounty Hunter for me because she knew that's the kind of energy I liked.
Yeah, I was watching Judge Judith in the first grade.
Same. I was watching The Real World the first season.
How do you think I learned how to read? How do you think every gay man learned how to read? Judith Scheinlin.
Judith.
Miss her.
Talk about somebody else who needs to be in the blunt rotation.
Oh,
talk about
yeah.
mother.
Yeah. She would be a good blunt rotation.
That's the thing.
But would she smoke? I don't know. She's a real legal lady.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know.
I guarantee when she's on her yacht in Saint-Tropez in the summer, she'll at least gummy.
I mean, now it's legal, so I'm sure she would now.
Oh, yeah, that is true. She is actually...
She's woman of the law.
She's by the law.
She's by the law. She's holding the book. She's banging the gavel.
I may not even hit the blunt because I would be too paranoid.
Well,
I may just gummy it.
Well, yeah. You'd get the itchies, and then they'd be like, we got to kick her out of the rotation.
Yeah, they'd probably kick me out. But I'm just saying, maybe it's dream dinner.
Yeah.
And we'd all have white wine. And it would be fantastic.
Maybe it's like a half a gummy.
Yeah.
And 2 martinis.
Oh, perfect.
And then we really let our tits hang out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We have like a Kim Kardashian slumber party.
And you know what we wear? We just all wear Skims pajamas.
Yeah.
So comfy.
Kim, send us.
Send us
the pajama. We might invite you to the dream rotation.
I would let her come.
I would let Kim come.
I would let come.
You know, Kimberly's getting honest
You know
these days.
who's not allowed to come? Caitlin. Absolutely not. Do not want that negative energy in my life. No.
But Kim's getting honest these days. You know what I mean? I watched the first episode the other day.
I did too. I loved it.
You know what? It took me back. I mean, listen, I know that they're not as relevant as they used to be, or like everyone's like not fawning over them.
Oh, we are?
But I just mean like, you know, they used to have a chokehold on society, and I think that they don't quite anymore.
Nobody can afford anything.
Well, and the other thing is too is like they put everything on the internet, so we don't really need to watch the show. You know what I mean? But I watched it, and it was nice. It was just like a Sunday afternoon.
I will always stand for the Kardashians watching that episode and just, to me, it's such a palate cleanser. Like it brings me back to a core memory of being hungover when I lived in LA.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when we Instagram storied a bit, but you didn't live on your phone. There was no TikTok.
No.
You'd sit every Sunday, you'd order some sort of Thai food. And it was such a palate cleanser to sit on that couch and watch how aesthetically perfect they were.
Yeah.
And everything is crisp, and I'd slowly watch them eat a salad. And they just, and that was just such a...
It was like leaf by leaf.
Leaf by leaf. Just a little bit of vinaigrette, and everything that they did just really set me in the right
they haven't really been eating on the
space.
show a lot these days.
No.
They haven't.
No.
You know what? I got news for you, Chloe Money.
Yeah.
Eat the fucking popcorn on camera.
Yeah, Chloe Money.
Eat the popcorn on camera. What's it called? Chloe Pop or something?
Cloud.
Cloud. Eat the cloud on camera, okay? The cheddar, whatever it is, send me some.
You know my favorite snack of all time
Is popcorn?
is white cheddar popcorn.
Oh, I didn't know
A
that.
good white cheddar popcorn.
I've seen you eat a lot of snacks. I would have never guessed that one.
Well, I kind of had to quit eating it because I
Yeah,
got
it was always getting stuck in the teeth.
Stuck.
Always stuck
And
in
I'm
the-
a big flosser, but it was getting stuck.
See, and I don't like the popcorn because my mom loves a popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy is addicted to popcorn. We go to the movies, she buys the large so she can get one on the way out.
Yeah.
You know, a real fat ass.
Yeah.
And but she would always be with her toothpick. She always had a lipstick case with a toothpick, and she'd be clicking out the kernels.
That's why I love Cindy.
And I was just like, Mom, enough with the kernels.
See, I'm never going for buttered though. The movie theater butter popcorn does nothing for me. It's got to have so much cheddar and maybe like a light ranch seasoning.
Yeah. You're the kind of person that brings her own powder.
Yes, I bring my own powder.
Yeah. I'm okay with butter.
How long have we been friends? You know I'm the kind of gal who brings her own powder. Okay, movie theater snack. You know what I really love? You bring in your own white cheddar popcorn.
Okay.
Go with me here.
I'm going with you. I'm on the ride.
Peanut butter M&Ms, not peanut.
Oh, yeah, peanut
butter. Peanut butter. They
Yeah.
come in the orange bag.
Yep.
Throw those in, and some Cheez-Its.
Oh.
Shake that up.
In one bag.
Yep. It's salty, sweet, crunchy, and it's delicious. I know that sounds gross, but that's kind of like my
So go with
my
me.
little fantasy.
I'll trade out the peanut butter pretzel.
No,
or the
it's not a
peanut,
pretzel.
The peanut butter M&M for the pretzel M&M. I like a pretzel M&M.
yeah.
Because I also like that salt crunch.
But you get the salt crunch from the Cheez-It.
I don't know.
And I like the twice baked Cheez-It, so they're
Yeah.
kind of like burnt a little bit.
No, so I want the M&Ms, the popcorn, and then I want licorice on the side.
So what?
I want licorice on the side. I always need a licorice at the movies.
I just want to look right to camera and be like, I understand why Mary Beth and Benny are thin.
They're not sitting on their podcast talking about their favorite movie theater snacks. And don't get me started on the Coke flavored ice freezy. Oh. The slushy.
You know, here's the thing. We really have a confession, okay?
Yeah.
Ray and I are aggressively back on the Coke. And we don't mean cocaine.
No.
The way
we are
have
very
been
off
drinking, not just even Diet Cokes. We've been
full
drinking.
fat. I ordered full fat twice this weekend on tour.
You know what I got at the
And I gave it up for Lent. I was
Yeah.
off Coke for 40 days plus an extra month.
We're back on Coke.
Now I'm fully back. It's a long month, but I'm okay. You know what I mean? I don't drink coffee. That's my coffee.
I do both.
Yeah, you do both.
And I do both.
Both.
We went and got sandwiches at this place in Cincinnati, and they gave me a Diet Coke can, and they gave me a True Lime
yeah, that
little
looks good.
packet. like that, and it's just all
Yeah.
it is like freeze dried lime.
Yeah.
And I said, what a nice touch. What?
By the way,
I don't need extra napkins.
Cincinnati was cute. That
So
area we
cute.
were getting the sandwiches. I forget what it was called, but those sandwiches.
Over the Rhine. We were over the Rhine
in Cincinnati, and that sandwich on that focaccia, that turkey with the we're talking about food again. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was a delicious sandwich.
It was a delicious
This
sandwich.
is why we're never going to be playing thin frat stars.
This is why my show's
on
never going to get
Amazon.
picked up, because every time
Well,
I do a
everyone
screen
better
test,
be fat in the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we just got to do it for the fatties.
Can I tell you right now? So Jen and I are trying to figure out. We're like, okay, who's going to be? We already know who my arch nemesis is going to be, and it's one of my buddies, and I'm hoping that he'll say yes. I texted his wife the other day, and she said yes. But the problem is like, who's going to be my love interest?
Oh.
And everybody that we have pulled up, I'm like, I'm taller than all of these men.
Oh, that's tough.
I am also larger. Like, it has to be believable. I need somebody
Totally.
the size of my husband, Jeff. Who's,
I'm gonna bring it back to you though.
Yeah.
Okay, Coolidge in Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
Love interest UPS guy. She, I would say, they were even sized.
Okay.
He wasn't bigger than her.
Yeah.
They were even sized.
All right.
So just to bring it back, and I've seen Legally Blonde 100 times. You know what I mean? UPS guy that she breaks his nose. He's a slender man. Not that she's big, but she was a slender man. So just put that in there. Maybe you cast him.
I'm just trying to find equal. I'm not even trying to find big and bulky. I'm literally trying to find my equal right now.
Well, it's hard. I mean, a lot of guys in Hollywood are short.
They're already short, and then everybody
Yeah.
got on the Ozempic, so then they got shorter. It's tough, dude.
Yeah, it's
Casting's tough. So if you are a decent actor and you're 6 foot and up and over 200, please call into the hotline, 800-213-7503. I'm going to be casting you very soon.
6 and up is tough. I feel like the average height for Hollywood is like 5'8" to 5'11".
How tall is Glenn Powell?
They say he's 6'1". They say he's 6 feet.
I haven't met him yet, but if he is 6 feet, I mean, he's in Chad Powers' shape right now,
Yeah.
but I would like for him to be my love interest.
But he's
in
kind
the
of
show.
character. Maybe he'll put on weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's
Maybe
a serious actor.
But maybe he'll Chris Pratt it and gain weight like Chris Pratt did in Parks and Rec.
Well, my example was I said I need Chris Pratt, Parks and Rec Chris Pratt, but like in between.
Yeah.
I need in between Chris Pratt. That's what I need. That doesn't exist right now.
Yeah, you need Moneyball Chris Pratt. I just watched on the plane,
Yes.
lost it. That's when he was trimming down. That's before he did Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I still need thick, but I need in the middle. Yeah, I need just
Yeah,
like,
he was thick, but he wasn't like, remember when he gained like a ton of weight on
Yeah.
Parks and Rec? Oh, what a good show.
great show. When I will say we touched down in New York and we got off the plane and I thought you had gotten a bad phone call from family. I mean, you really looked shaken up. And then I said, Ray, are you okay? And you go, I'm not okay. I just watched Moneyball. I just did not expect that to be what emotionally charged
you. I didn't even tell you was that I was originally, I forget, I was watching My Mom Jane, but then the girl in front of me across was watching Moneyball. A girl was watching Moneyball, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
I was born an A's fan. Okay, so you know like that kid from the Jets video that went totally viral that
Yeah.
was like, they were like, how do you feel about being a Jets fan? And he was like, it sucks. I was born into this. It fucking sucks. And it went totally viral.
He's like, I hate this team.
I hate this team. There's nothing I can do. That is me. I was born into an A's family and a Raiders family. Okay? Oakland, rep. Bay Area kid, rep. But it's been a lot of loss. It's been a lot of loss.
Yeah.
So I watched Moneyball and I put it on the TV and I remembered my grandma, who was the biggest A's fan, she took me to those games. I was there during the 20-game streak. I think I went to like 10 of the 20 streak, maybe. But I was there at the number 20. I remember when Hattie hit that thing because we all thought Hattie was a hack. And that's who Chris Pratt plays. He plays Hatterberg.
Okay.
Scott Hatterberg, and he hits. They were up 11-0, and they were about to hit a 20-game streak. Okay, the most wins in all of American League Baseball in a row. They were up 11-0 in the fourth inning. In the sixth inning, they lose their lead. It's now tied. They were about to win. And
Everything.
They're like, everything. And they're like, it's the bottom of the ninth. It's the end. Hatterberg hits the home run. Saves the day. I just got chills.
I did too.
My scalp got chills. My wig's falling off. And he hits the home run.
You don't
And
want to know why? Because he's a dog.
He's a dog.
He's a dog.
He's a dog. And you know, he wasn't originally. He already had like nerve damage. He wasn't even supposed to be playing anymore.
Same.
Yeah, we have nerve damage.
What did he get the nerve damage from?
I don't know what the original thing was, but he had it where he was supposed to play he originally was a catcher, but then he got nerve damage, so they moved him to first.
Wow.
Yeah, because he couldn't catch anymore.
Oh, I can't either.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
moved me to first a while ago, and I'm just so. Can I tell you these rapper?
They moved me off the field and put me in the dugout.
What brand are these glasses?
I don't know.
These are Carolina Lemke.
Those-
Okay, these are
Oh,
wraparound.
those are the Carolina something. Those might be Kim K.
What?
She did like a collection with like a.
Oh, these are legit?
They're like, she did like, Kim Kardashian did like a collection with one of those like off-brand sunglass companies, and those are them.
Can I tell you, because they're wraparound,
Yeah.
it's almost giving me like a...
Those are like 2018 Kim.
I'm getting panoramic views.
Yeah.
I understand why, people who hunt and people who are like professional bicyclists, bicyclists?
Bicyclists.
Bicyclists? Bikers?
Yeah, cyclists.
Cyclists. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We're stressed. I understand why they feel superior to other people.
Yeah. Oh, no, because they can see it all.
Having this panoramic view right now is kind of otherworldly.
And I really can't see your eyes.
No.
Even with the light flashing in, like the big studio lights, I can't.
I've been looking at Christina this entire time. You have no idea. I know.
She's got an eye on the prize. That's why Dog always had him on, because he thought you were looking right at him.
Well, that's the thing. Imagine if you were, outside of a Ross for Less, and Dog, me, I gotta go in and I gotta get a perp.
Dog.
Yeah. Beth, I'm going in the front.
You ready to move?
I'm ready. I'm going in the front.
You got to hold till 5 under.
No.
Dog, you have to hold till 5 under.
Beth,
Lele's coming for backup.
Beth, shut the fuck up. I love you. You're my bride forever. But shut the fuck up. I'm going in the front door of the Ross for Less. And then he'd walk in.
Barge in.
He wasn't allowed to have a gun, and he would shoot everyone in the store.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm kidding. They would never have weapons. And that's what was so wholesome about the show.
Yeah.
Because another show that I really loved growing up? Cops. Cops was great.
Yeah, Cops.
But Cops was always like, they were always in Florida. Somebody was always on meth getting bit by a gator.
Yeah.
So I want you to imagine the best parts of Cops. It was the same situations. Yeah. There was always meth. There was always a gator. But it was in a strip mall in Oahu.
In Hawaii.
And that's why it was just the best.
Well, they were family. It was a family business.
They were family.
That's
and you know who fights harder and loves harder than anybody? Family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then at the end, Beth would be like, Dog, talk nice to me.
Dog, talk nice.
Say it again. Ask again. And then he'd be like, okay, Beth's always right.
Yeah. Beth, I'm apologizing. I was a real asshole in that Ross for Less. I should have listened to you. We should have gone through the employee entrance. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. And now get between these titties, Dog.
Yeah. And you know what? There's something about, I don't know if they went to the same hairstylist.
No,
because his he had a more of a golden hue to the blonde hair.
He had like a mullet flow.
And then she had just icy white.
Ice white.
And
that was getting cooked in the Hawaiian sun.
Dude.
There's no way that hair wasn't getting cooked. And then you dip that in the waterfall, gone. Hair.
Forget it.
Hair gone.
Too much sulfur in a nice waterfall, a natural spring waterfall.
No, that
by
ice,
a volcano, gone. Sizzled.
She's looking like Samantha in the last season of Sex and the City.
Now, I do want to bring up something that's going to make us both uncomfortable.
Okay, here we go.
I do believe, if I am correct, that Dog ended up marrying and is currently married to. Tina, can you Google this?
A younger woman.
No, Beth's best friend.
Oh.
I think I might be accurate on this.
Yeah, that's tough.
He remarried. What could be Tina's
She's Googling. She's Googling. Now, oof.
Yeah, and I think
I'm going to tell you something. When you go, I'm not marrying Jeff.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't think Jeff wants to marry you.
I mean, look at me.
He does call you our son. You can live with him.
No.
But yeah, he won't care if you bring boys home.
Yeah, he says that now, and then he wakes up and finds one of your French bulldogs licking the random guy's nuts, and then it's all hell breaks loose.
Okay, I will say it would most likely be Bronson. Bronson is very gay. Did you get any?
They were not friends.
They were not friends.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so that's a rumor. And this is why it's fake news.
Yeah,
okay?
That's why you have to do a little research.
You have to do research.
Yeah, you got to do a little research.
Well, thank God. I feel so much better about this. Because
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. When we decided this morning to be these characters, I had this little voice inside of my head that said this could be problematic. And I'm fresh off of light cancellation.
Yeah.
So I said, I want to make sure that we're representing good folk.
Yeah.
But I had heard I saw something on TikTok that said she was her best friend, but that's not. So it was, okay. All right, Beth would be okay with Dog getting remarried.
By the way, if he had married a best friend, we're not them. We're just playing their character. It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
Does it?
Matter.
Does it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, she's dead. It's not like he was married her whilst they were still alive.
No, but you know what I'm saying. Like if Jeff married Tina or Anne Marie or Mary, like I'd be upset.
But you're dead.
Actually, I wouldn't be upset. Tina's the only one who could keep him in line. So Tina beat the shit out of him.
And that is what Beth used to say. Remember, she's like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, dog.
And can I tell you?
But she didn't mean it.
No, and this is also why I just really lean on Beth and Dog as a great example of a solid marriage. Because to me, great relationship advice is, you know you're with the right person. If you have conflict, you will always have conflict.
Yeah.
But as long as there is resolution, you're in the right relationship. It's even with friends. As long as there is resolution, that means you actually care about each other.
Correct.
If there's no resolution, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and then that's when housewife seasons die.
And that's when housewife seasons die.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of which, another person we're adding, and this also helps the DEI, Mary Cosby.
Mary Cosby. I'm behind on Salt Lake. I got to catch up.
She's definitely going to be in the blunt rotation. Could you imagine
Do you think she tokes?
No, I don't think she tokes, but I think it would be fun to have her at the table.
Yeah.
I really like her.
Yeah.
And I think she's insane and unhinged, but I just think we're really starting to add to this dinner party.
Yeah.
It's really
getting
nice.
good. This is your Evan Ross Katz chaos dinner.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You don't want a blunt rotation. You want a chaos dinner.
I want a chaos dinner.
Yeah, Miss Piggy better be there.
Oh, Miss Piggy will be there. And you know who's serving the martinis as you walk in the front door? Kermie. Okay?
Oh, amen.
Amen.
Yeah, he's got to be there.
Speaking of Miss Piggy, so I got a really cool thing from the Joan Rivers auction, and I can't wait to get home and unpack it. I got one of her tour gowns, jackets, feather thing. Now the same auction house is doing an auction with all the Jim Henson stuff, and they have They have a pair of Miss Piggy's felt lavender shoes that she wore in one of the Muppet movies.
You guys better not buy them.
Do not buy. If one fucking person bids on that, I will
dog the bounty hunt you.
And we will bounty hunt you. And if I find you're living in Sedona somewhere and you win these felt baby puppet shoes,
I'll zip tie you to an oak tree and let the snow fall.
Dog and Beth will show up and we will reclaim what's ours. And that is the Miss Piggy lavender felt shoes. That's all I want.
Wait, speaking of, when do you go home next? When do you get to unpack this gift?
I'm back in Atlanta in like 8 days.
Okay, so then you get to open
and then I get to open the gift. And what I think I'm going to do with the Joan Rivers gown, performance gown, I think I'm going to put it in an enormous acrylic box. I don't know how long it is.
What do you think it smells like?
It smells like money and fabulosity and also real pain and prosperity.
Perseverance.
And this is why I love Joan, because Joan, I mean, she is my mother is her, we are all one.
Yeah.
But Joan, before she would perform, even when she was in her 80s, she would always have a glass of red wine. She'd have a glass of red wine or white wine before her show, and she would put on a fabulous jacket and go out there and just let it rip. And that's why I love her. I mean, she will always talk about mother.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. At the end of the day, Joan will always be head mother, but Beth was next mother.
Yeah, Beth was.
And it's not just one woman who is mother.
There's mothers.
Would I call Dog father? I don't know yet.
I'm not calling him daddy.
I'm not. Oh, I'd call him daddy.
Well, the real mother is Mother Mary of God. You know what I mean? Put some respect on her name.
And real father is our Lord and Savior. I like that. You know what? That was a good checkmate right there. Mm-hmm. We need to always remember the reason why we even have this platform and we can dress in costume is because our mother and father.
Yeah.
Jesus and Mary.
Hosanna in the highest.
Hosanna.
Well, guys, on that note, it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Check the candy.
Oh, wait, real quick.
Check the candy.
You got to check the candy. Make sure your kids aren't biting into an apple that's got a razor blade because people are crazy out there.
People are nuts. You know what I mean? And also check the candy because candy's bad for kids. And I'll eat it to check it.
So before we go, I think we do one voicemail.
One absolutely not hot.
One absolutely not. And as always, you can call into the hotline, 800-213-7503. But we have to be in character as Dog and Beth.
Oh, Dog and Beth. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Heather. Absolutely fucking not. Well, let me introduce myself. My name's Kayla, and I'm having a crisis, clearly. Absolutely fucking not to my friend who is overly sensitive, inviting me to her dog baptism. Now, I know what you're thinking. She's joking. She's joking. No, she's not. She is very sweet. She's 35. She's never been married, never had kids, needs a moment. I get it. She needs a moment. She needs, all the pomp and circumstance. But how do I kindly say, your dog does not need to be fucking baptized? Are you insane? Probably in different words, I get it. But,
Okay. So... Thank you, caller. Miss Kayla called in and said that she's upset because her friend invited her to a dog's baptism. Now, Miss Kayla, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm here with my wife, Beth Chapman. I'm going to tell you right now.
Let them know how it goes, dog to dog.
Dog to dog. First of all, one, how dare you disrespect the art of baptism? Okay, the reason we are here is because we are saved in the blood of Christ. Two, how dare you disrespect dogs? I don't know if you know this, but you're talking to the biggest dog, the dog, the bounty hunter.
Bark for him, babe.
Three, you sound like a shitty friend. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm the world's #1 bounty hunter. And if for any reason I needed to be bailed out of jail, I'm not putting your name on the list because you wouldn't come hit me in a time when I need it. You're not even there to celebrate the good times, which is, Lil Muffins is getting baptized. Because I don't know if you know this, but all dogs go to heaven, but they don't if they're not baptized.
Amen. That's the salt to my pepper.
Okay, hold on. Let's get our cigarettes out. Beth, what are your thoughts right now? Because I think that this woman has the wrong take.
She has the wrong take. I think every dog should be baptized, dog. You're my dog. That's my dog. These are all my dogs. I want all my puppy dogs in heaven.
I want all my puppy dogs in heaven. I just think it's a little interesting. Okay, I didn't even think we were going to bring up religion on this set. I think it's a little interesting that people are cherry picking what they want for their souls, for their future. And I don't know if you've known this, but I have died thrice. I've died 3 times. And when I've been bounty hunting, and I have seen the other side. And I got baptized multiple times. Because I just want to make sure. I want to make sure. I smoke a lot of cigs. We live a crazy life. I want to make sure.
Fast and loose, dog. We got to say fast and loose.
And I'm hoping no matter what goes on, however I go, I'm hoping that I see the pearly gates. And I'm trying to walk right with the Lord. I'm not trying to teeter-totter around with the devil.
And you're going to walk right up to those gates with the dog on the leash.
You know what's crazy? We don't actually own any dogs. I don't think I ever saw one actual breathing, snoring dog.
But I own you, dog.
You own me, and I own you.
And we own a business, bounty hunting.
Yeah.
Call us in Hawaii, aloha, mahalo.
Yeah. Mahalo. We do want to say, we're probably going to have to run here in a second. Our son, Lily, he got detained at JFK. He had too many macadamia nuts in his carry-on.
And they kept our luggage. This is the best we could do.
Apparently, even though we're a part of America, Hawaii is a part of America, if you bring enough nuts and meat from the island onto the mainland,
it's an agriculture thing.
It's an ag thing.
It's an ag thing. We don't understand ag. We only understand bales.
We understand bales.
Bales.
We understand love.
Ohana.
And we understand that we are, without a doubt, one of the greatest couples of all time. And we hope that this podcast episode has brought people together. And Kayla, I really hate that this is how it has to go down, but I think you need to check yourself. I think you need to Google right now. Actually, let's come up with a nice gift for a dog's baptism. Oh, I got a great idea. A monogrammed harness.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
I like that. I also like, baptism usually get like a nice silver something. So silver bowl.
Silver bowl. A silver bowl, a nice monogrammed harness. Quit being such a nasty twat and show up to your friend's dog baptism, because you should only hope, Kayla, that you get into heaven before Muffins does, okay? Any final words before we go? Beth, I want you to know I love you. You've never looked sexier in this cheetah print.
I love you with all my heart.
And where can everybody find us? We're going to be in LA this weekend.
Austin the next.
And then we're going to Dusseldorf, Iowa.
Dusseldorf. The Iowas. So you catch us on the road. We're going to be bounty hunting. If you have nothing to run from, don't run from us.
And then we're going to leave it at that. If you ain't got nothing to run from, don't run from us. We'll see you on the next episode. Ciao, Bella, Arrivederci, Dog and Beth, out.